I think women should register for selective service. What do you think? Really? That's good. Hi. I think women should register for selective service. What do you ladies think? It's okay, be honest. I'm honest. Selective service is the draft. If we don't register, it's a felony and we lose voting rights and we're fined. But women get it for free. What do you think? Is that
equal, right?
Really? You get it for free, but I have to pay with my voting rights and felony if I refuse? I can't vote if I don't register.
I said if women did have to
Oh, you
register.
mean women registering? Oh, yes, ma'am. I think so. Do you?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to sign a petition? I'm not asking you to, but if someone was to say, hey, if you sign this, would you do it? You would you? I understand. You can't underbid free, yes? All right, ladies, thank you. I think women should register for selective service. What do you think, ma'am?
I think probably everyone needs some, not necessarily combative service. I mean, we're talking selective services, basically registering for the military. I think all citizens ought to have a couple of years of service to the country.
I do too.
So, but I don't necessarily think that it has to be in the military.
I understand that. My main issue is that it's a felony if I don't register, but you, for instance, you get it for free. And I'll lose voting rights if I refuse. It's legal in Oklahoma to record without permission. She told me I'm not among friends. Well, I disagree. Someone like yourself seems very reasonable.
Yeah, so anyway, but there's a long way to go to change things to have any kind of equality.
How so?
I gotta go.
Okay.
Provides free tutoring after school stuff for complete unit what was going on today. And so we're going to be doing that one. And unfortunately, I'm in the override, so I'm going to use my phone. Can you all hear me in the back? Okay, I'll tell you.
We'll try to have you guys over soon. We're trying to get everything set up.
I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous before you
Sorry about that, boss.
Oh, it's okay. Just checking out your sign.
I think women should register for selective service.
Alrighty, I'm going to do it.
I like this table. I think women should register for selective service. What do you all think? I think women should register for selective service.
I actually do.
You do?
I really do.
I think it would be only fair, you know, because it's a felony if I don't register.
I know.
And a lot of women, like, they had to go through the Senate for women to register about 2016, and women voted it down. So, yeah.
I'm one of the weird ones. I think that they should.
You are the third person that I've met.
Because I think that even if there's a lot to do, you can be in the military. You don't necessarily have to be on the front line.
Yes.
There's a lot to do in the military. We're ex-military.
Oh, I see.
He's Air Force. I wasn't in the military. But
Yeah, historically, we draft women into, or not draft women, place women into support roles. So it wouldn't be much of a change, really. That's good. I'm glad to meet you. My name is Ryan.
I'm happy. It's nice to meet you.
Okay.
They're all tied together. I'm here today to talk to you about the most important one to us all. We cannot separate the violence against
Hi, what's this table?
So we will ceremonially burn these later. So anything you'd like to call in or set intentions for or expel, like let out, feel free to write it down. And
tied
That's very interesting.
assault,
Thank you.
violences against our indigenous women, where there's
not have known. Step up. You are living at a crossroads in history. Don't tell us you felt helpless or afraid. Fatalism sapping your will and your strength.
Hey, yeah.
Using your guilt, playing a dance on
I like your sign, my man. I like your sign.
Shining armor.
Oh, yeah.
It's
You have a
supposed to
pen?
be you. Show us that fierce
I actually quit smoking because it's illegal. Prohibition doesn't work. We just drive it underground. Come on, come on. Plus, the government can make so much money. I'll give them some right now. Yeah, that's the best sign I've seen all day. I think women should register for selective service because men have to.
Oh, absolutely. I totally agree. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
They'll say equality, equality. Well,
Yeah.
also, only Caucasian men don't receive affirmative action. I don't think that's right. I think affirmative action should go.
Let's debate. Trust them. They're publicists and politicians who play doctors on TV.
I just noticed your cape. That's awesome.
We must get our mother the help that she needs. No time to be blasé or to drag our feet. Stop. Give it to us straight so we can get her the medicine she needs. Leaving no stone unturned, we'll fight like hell to save her, like many a period. Never know rest for our labor.
Thanks, Ross.
Getting to save her the time we have with her. I wake in the morning, haunted by dreams, a harsh future, my children and their children struggling to breathe. Others.
No way.
I think women should register for selective service. What do you ladies think? Yeah, you don't know what it is? It's a felony if I don't register for the draft or selective service, but you ladies get it for free, assuming you are ladies.
I'm not
assuming
a lady. I'm a transgender man.
Well, that's
Assuming
why I said assuming.
disrespect. But that is an assumption. So I'd be down with
Actually,
that.
transgender men don't register for selective service either.
I definitely
because
could.
the president
If they're born,
doesn't deem them
As
fit,
legitimate people.
right?
what's that?
Because our president doesn't deem them as fit.
For
No,
service
ma'am.
in the military. Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
the
Oh, well, no.
transgender military memo says that individuals like me can't serve.
Oh,
So
no,
if
I
you want
agree
to first
there.
correct the problem of me being illegitimate person,
No, I agree there that the president did
But
say that.
we appreciate
but
your passion.
You don't think women should register?
That's not what I said.
That's what I'm asking.
I think it's amazing that that is the first issue that you'd rather
Yeah.
address instead of things like gender inequality or the wage gap or disproportionate violences against women.
I believe
but if
those
your main
things-
priority
I believe
is
those things are
enlisting
being addressed.
young women enlisting in the military, if that's your main priority, is
not worth it.
increasing the
All right.
imperial
You
agenda.
are really a piece of shit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good day, ladies.
Human rights, our civil rights,
I like your sign. I think that Russia is not so much of a threat, and I also think that women should register for selective service. What do you think about those two things?
That's fine. I believe that's
Really? That's refreshing.
absolutely.
So what do you think of is the issue with Russia? Because I don't think they're a threat at all. Our military is
I'm
much
very
larger than
concerned.
theirs.
I know that, but I'm 64 years old, so I grew up during the Cold War, and I just believe I believe it's not just the United States. I believe what they're doing in the whole world. In the UK, I believe they've been involved in the whole Brexit issue. I think
that's very interesting.
it's global. It's global.
Well, I agree.
believe
Do you
Putin is-
mean by socialism or by political influence?
I'm thinking political influence. I think
Okay.
they want to be making like NATO, want to get rid of NATO.
Well, they're very powerful,
Yeah,
yes.
they're very powerful and want to be even more so.
I think we are more powerful though, but
we are, but they're getting in places that they've never been before with the United States. And Lankford and Inhofe both voted to lower the sanctions on Monday of this week.
oh yes, I heard about that.
Yeah, yeah. I just think it's not.
So you think lowering sanctions, which could be construed as countries negotiating, as them kowtowing to Russia, for instance?
No, I believe lowering the sanctions.
He's trying to troll you.
Yeah, well,
No,
that's
I'm
fine.
not.
That's fine. I don't. I know exactly what he's doing,
I'm a
and
good
I know what
boy.
they are doing. And I just believe our government we need to stand strong. We need to be united. And I believe that we're not. I believe there is something between Clinton and Trump. And I believe, we'll see.
I don't know. I thought it was interesting because we were used to fight, but now it is better that I think we work together. But I don't really think it's bad that we work together.
I'm not saying we shouldn't work together. We have for years. We've had diplomacy between Russia for years. This is way beyond anything that.
Oh, you're saying that we're getting in league with them on a national level. I see, because they're still the USSR only fell in like '91.
Right.
Okay. Well, good talking to you, man.
Good luck with your.
Okay. Oh.
Rejection and treatment can be completely overwhelming from church.
Yeah. It's good. I like it. It's much nicer than mine. I've been cussed at today.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
Nice. What is that?
Exactly. It's a felony if I don't register for selective service, and I'll lose my voting rights, okay? You get to vote without registering for selective service. It's the draft. If we are equal, should you not register?
Oh, yeah, that's very true.
But one does not simply undersell free. So you get it for free. Why on earth would you risk dying or going to jail, or worse, if getting fined, if you can get it for free because you're a woman?
Yes, it's not really equal rights when you think about it.
So
We want equal rights, but
Exactly.
with the stuff that goes with it.
I heard it said on Twitter, I don't want that kind of equality.
Well, you want equality.
No, that was the women saying that.
I know, that's what I'm saying. If you want it, you take all of it.
Well, no, but they don't because they already won. You see?
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
We're done. But there are things that are happening that might level the playing field a little, but not really. Women voted it down, the draft, it passed the Senate, a bill passed the Senate in 2016, and women voted it down. So they'll never register for the draft, okay? And like I said, I've been cussed at least 4 times.
By women.
Yes, and a few transgenders. They're especially.
I like that.
Yes, because I assumed their gender, but I said to one of them, I said, hello ladies, assuming you're ladies. And they look like, like women, but assuming you are one. But they didn't like me. And here's the thing though, I don't know if you've heard, but the marriage rate is at an all-time low. 70% of American men ages 20 to 34 aren't married, okay? And that, I believe, is a direct consequence of the fact that men, Caucasian men, don't receive affirmative action. You receive affirmative action, you may not know that. It's originally meant for black people. Do you know what it is, affirmative action? It's where they get university admissions and employment, diversity, you may have heard it called, diversity hires. Basically, they'll shoehorn a woman in over a more qualified white man because if they don't, they'll be investigated under charges of discrimination. So the only way to keep from being audited by the government based on someone's phone call is to register or is to have affirmative action programs. It's like paying the mafia for protection, essentially.
I just took a class over women in the justice system, so we really don't have equal rights when it comes to jobs. It's a whole entire class. But I know what you mean.
Okay, I was going to say, what do you mean by equal rights? Do you mean equal representation?
No, I mean, equal representation. Define.
Well, women will say, I've heard people say there aren't enough women as CEOs. There aren't enough women as...
They would be right about that. Did you know that most of the CEOs are men, and then men CEOs have been trying to bring a woman on, and they'll say, well, you have to have prior experience. Well, you can't get experience unless they bring you on. So they would be right about that. But for most of the time, like, we have equal rights when it comes to most stuff, and a lot of stuff, obviously, we have like the justice system. So women get fair treatment in the justice system.
Yes, 6 times as much.
Yeah. So women on the death row, women will not go on death row. It's very rare that a woman gets executed. Even if her crime is as heinous as man.
Yeah, we are 6 times more likely as men to or what is it? We get 6 times longer sentences for the same crime. Okay. Racially, the racial gap is 1.5 times. All right. So if you're a black man, and if you're a white man, you're almost as bad compared to a woman. My mom's in prison right now, so I understand that it really took a lot to get her in there. But as far as representation goes, I don't think that's fair because men outnumber women in geniuses. Men outnumber women 7-to-1. Every 7th genius is a woman. Okay, 6 of them are men. So because men are smarter than women on average. Now, you may have heard differently, but
I've never actually.
oh, you haven't. Well,
I've never even had a conversation.
this is called sexual dimorphism in humans. All right. You may have taken biology. Male gorillas are bigger, marginally smarter. Okay, they're both dumb, but men are smarter than women. Okay, that's why we invent virtually everything. Okay, so when they want what is it, equal representation in lawyers, doctors, presidents, they're ignoring the fact that we're actually smarter and stronger. And equality of outcome isn't enshrined in the Constitution. Equality of opportunity and equality before the law are. Equality of outcome is taking 2 things that are unequal and making them equal. That's socialism.
You should take the class that I just took. You would be amazed. Actually, so women have never really had a chance to do anything. Okay, now, mind you say, I'm not a feminist and I'm not the I could care less. But I will say this, so I could care either way. But if you actually do take a class, go to college and take a class today, you would be surprised at how much you wouldn't even realize it. I can't even explain it.
I understand. It's an appeal to authority. It implies that I can't look it up on my own. Right? They know better than I would, so I should go and learn from them.
A doctor?
Well,
There's a doctor that taught my class. She has a doctorate. So, yeah, in the sense,
what,
yes.
though? What was the class?
It's a criminal justice class about women. I can't remember.
That's actually interesting because there, I believe, is a parallel justice system based on civil and criminal lawsuits. I forget, Title IX. So Title IX effectively sets up a parallel crime system. Yeah, like one of the benefits, or like Violence Against Women Act, you know that one? Men are considered primary aggressors under the Violence Against Women Act, so that oftentimes when a man calls the cops on a woman, he gets arrested because he's bigger.
I really wanted to have a debate about this because I can care either way and I don't really have much.
I don't want to bother anyone.
No. I'm just saying I don't really have much intel on the situation.
Well, it was wonderful to meet you.
It was wonderful meeting you. Sorry.
See you on the internet.
Scarce resources that have different uses. As many of you may know, our economy and our society are walking these eggshells with every news every broadcast and every social media video. We must not fear what's coming our way. Instead, to feed our households, guide our youth, and to cultivate our resources is
a weed guy.
Don't forget that this is a women's march, so please respect women.
Weed guy's doing good.
I'm just saying.
He's harmless.
Petition, it is for women.
Women don't smoke weed? Come on
We
now.
also respect women whenever we come into their spaces.
I respect women. I think they should register for selective service. See, I'm here to support women registering for selective service. Okay? My mom is half Indian. I don't care.
And
Weed guy did nothing wrong. Weed guy likes weed. I like weed guy. Later.
of course he is. He saw my shirt and everything.
Oh, goodness. There we go.
So you don't really care about that if you throw the sign away.
Bye, girls. It's over. Game over, babes.
It's not over. It's never over.
Weed man. I've been cussed at a lot today, weed man. You been cussed at a lot?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I didn't get cussed out a lot, at least
Yeah.
once, I'm not doing my
I'm
job.
telling you, man. All right, you have a good one, and I'll see you when weed's legal.
Yeah.
Bye, ladies. The wage gap is caused by choices. Okay.